Hello everyone. I have a prophecy that I've been asked to bring through from the masculine side of the Creator, which I call the Divine Father, and I'm going to read it to you. Many of you feel like little children at present, waiting to be told by your parents what to do. This pattern is the result of your chronic decision to surrender your power to those outside of yourself. The slow erosion of your inner power has been fed by the propaganda campaign that has convinced you that those in power had your best interest in mind for you, and you need to trust them. Harsh lessons have unfolded over the last 300 years and have created what economists call big business. Your energy that you generate in the form of currency is what is at stake. For the power they seek is the monopoly enslavement of this precious and valuable resource you hold. Your blind obedience is the way in which they will siphon what power you still have. You are responsible for the diminishing resources left on your planet. For when you turned a blind eye to those countries and businesses that have raped the earth of what it would have given generously, for in their greed they have taken too much. When one takes more than needed, the imbalance created in the environment affects everyone. For as what has been shared in previous prophecies, what affects one affects the all. What affects the earth affects you, for you are the earth. To pour known toxic chemicals on the earth without regard of its effects is no longer an excuse for humanity. For too long, advocates have warned of the effects of the chemicals on mass agricultural production on the planet, but few have listened. You are at a point in the Earth's cycles where dramatic change must occur or illness within your crops will result. You have seen this in other crops upon the planet that have been influenced and altered for mass production. These alterations were not yours to make, and the impact not only on the environment but on your health has been felt. The removal of the limitation that was placed upon those that were advocating for wholeness, balance, health and well-being, and transparent policy has been removed by the divine. This reorganization will not be easy or pleasant, but has been delayed for too long, and therefore a feeling of instability and chaos may seem overwhelming to those who have consistently given their power over to big business. The resulting crumbling of these faulty towers that have been built on the backs of your energy, the energy that you have ignorantly surrendered, must be accounted for. There is a significant amount of accountability that will unfold over the next 23 years. This timeline is provided to give you a deeper understanding of how long this integration and accountability of resources will take. It would be wise to look at the way in which you have previously made choices, the way in which you have expended your resources, and the ways in which you have hoarded more than what was necessary from others. You were asked to consider if you too are taking more than your fair share of energy for what you provide and offer. Simply put, are you taking more than what is necessary? Are you living beyond your means? Are you contributing to the rising poverty of those beneath your economic status? It would be wise to spread out this energy for all to achieve a level of dignity so that those who suffer are safe and comfortable. For those who have built a large fortress while watching others starve must know this impacts you in ways your mind cannot comprehend. Imagine if the tables were turned and you were that person. It is time to remove the veils and illusions that prevent you from feeling the suffering of all sentient beings on the planet, for this is a grave violation. This shift will bring ultimate peace to your soul, which has been distantly observing the actions of the unchecked ego unfold in ways that it could not be present with. The loss of your soul is the cost that you have paid for the mind's comfort for its small pleasures it deems necessary. It has been but a time across the course of humanity's history that this illness has been raging. However, in this very short time, this mental illness, the drive that seeks competition above all and status, will ultimately be the self-destructive behavior that ends it. To be present at this time and not participate in the awakening would be negligent to the one heart and your one soul family. This call to action cannot be dismissed, for the sands of time do not stop, and the timeline that you are headed is more anchored with each passing day. Take a look at the beauty that you are surrounded in. There is nothing more sacred than this sacred garden you find yourself on. Cherish the gift of this, your home, and it will cherish your life, for the relationship that you enter with the earth will step forward. When you step forward as stewards of this planet is not something that can be described with words. But it is the unconditional love and relationship you seek from the parent-child bond. This earth has given you life, and it asks but you honor the life that you have been given by showing it who you truly are, for becoming all that you can truly be and reach a potential that is so wonderful only you can be the bearer of this treasure. May these words leave you with the inspiration and sense of empowerment to step into the role that you have been granted. Your heart knows what to do. It knows that the mind's control, striving, and decisions were made from a place of separation, and while you find yourself facing the results of these choices, they are not impossible to solve. By embracing the truth and listening to your heart, which balances the body, the emotions, the mind, and the soul, you will have and you will build an earth that can sustain and support your lives. Living lives that you'll learn and grow, explore, and create a place responsibly honoring your environment and your brothers and sisters. This is your true purpose. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for listening. I hope these words provide you the answers that you may be seeking during this unsettling time. And if you want to reach out to us, we can be reached at thenaturofus.ca. Thanks for listening. Bye now.